Hi there, Spencer here. I'm a teammate at Virtual Pioneer, and Ben has asked me to lend a hand by doing a non-biased review of this great new software called Funnelvio by the makers of Meetvio and Mailvio. Funnelvio claims to be the world's fastest and most reliable smart funnel builder for marketers at all levels. Let's jump right in and take a look. Now, the first time I logged in, there was a short onboarding process to go through where they ask the name of your company and what you want your website to be called. And they walk you through the process. You can actually build a business website from scratch or using their templates before you get into all the funnels and everything. Now, I did end up skipping most of that. I just jumped straight to the funnels, but it does walk you through it quite easily, so you can get started right away. The vendor has provided a very detailed demo about the actual page editor for the funnels. Here's a test funnel that I was working on. Let's just take a quick look at this one. And it was very easy just to select a template that automatically built this sales funnel with pre-sell, upsell, downsell, thank you, and checkout pages. I'll just show you quickly here what the page builder looks like. And like I said, the vendor has a very detailed demo, so I won't get too far into this. But basically, it's a free-form editor. You can grab each element and move it around on the page and put it wherever you want. Unlike some of the block builders, where the block automatically snaps to a certain position. And there's little guidelines that show you when the element is centered, and graphic lines on the outside to show you where the margins are and everything. So it's quite easy to use. For functions like the form here, we can double click on that and we can see all the properties for the form. So we can add different fields to this form. We can add separate options for questions. We can put checkboxes. We can customize the submit button text. We can set the email settings. We can set SMTP settings. We can set reCAPTCHAs and change the actual physical size and position of the button as well. So several of these interactive elements have settings like that in them, and it's all quite easy to use. I'm going to spend a bit more time in this review just going over what's under the hood in Funnelvio. Because you can see that page editor in the vendor's demo video, I thought here we'd take a look at some of the things that you can't see in the demonstration. So I always like to take a look in the settings just to see what else is going on with the software. So here we can see the account settings, and we can see our account limits. So this is revealing because we've been given a test account. We can see all the different things that are and are not permitted. Quite a few features available to us here. And here we can just see our profile. We can set all this up if we want to. I'm not really worried about that right now though. Coupons, invoice, and transaction history. Okay, integrations. I took a good look at this one right away as soon as I logged in earlier. Just interesting to see the vast number of integrations they have. Everything from Aweber to PayPal to Thrivecart all the way down to Zapier. So pretty much everything is in here. And just to show you the integration, when you select one, all of the required fields are automatically provided for you. Even sandboxing and things like that is enabled. So lots of integrations. Media Manager. Let's see. We're given a gigabyte for our Media Manager, and I haven't uploaded any files here yet, but that should be plenty of room to upload some videos and audio. Team Manager. Here we can invite new team users, and we can assign that user specific access to only certain modules if we want. So if you've got a VA that you're going to have helping you with this, then it's set up to accommodate that. And let's see the Kyvio API. This allows us to integrate with third-party integrations and our own automations as well. So that's handy, and that's for account and Kyvio core. Okay. So let's head back to the main dashboard here. Okay, so on the dashboard we can create a new funnel. And it's very easy. You just choose a sales funnel, a lead gen, product launch webinar, custom funnel, or import funnel. And they show this in the vendor's demo video, but basically with import funnel, you can just provide the URL for any successful funnel that exists online. and Funnelvio will automatically import that funnel and clone it, and then you can just customize it to your own purposes. So in the demo, they actually used a funnel by Tony Robbins and then just modified it sufficiently enough that it didn't breach any copyright. So that's a really interesting hack to adopt high-performing funnels for your own purposes. Let's just do a sales funnel since that's probably the most common, and go to next. And here it already populates each of the pages for us automatically, but we can override this if we want instead to put a sales page or a webinar registration page first. We can do all of that. And then same thing with page 2 is the upsell, and then downsell, thank you page, and checkout page. But I'm satisfied with this organization, so we'll just go to next. And then they have quite a few templates set up here, a couple of dozen I think, and depending on your niche that you're in, you can just select one of these, and it doesn't really matter whether you're specifically promoting a pizza restaurant or not, because it is completely customizable. So let's just go ahead and select this one anyways, and then give your funnel a name. We'll just call this one pizza, and then create. Now all we have to do is just change this logo, change this image, and in no time at all we could customize this into a carpentry website or a yoga website or a fitness website or anything we wanted. So when you're looking at the templates, look beyond just the logo and the image that you see there, because those are really easily replaced. Okay, let's head back to the dashboard here. And we can see here's our new funnel set up in all of our pages. And we can look at the various settings for each page as well. On each page, we can just change the name and the URL. We can look at goal tracking and set goals with value per conversion. We can add variations to this page for split tests. And that brings us back into the page builder. So we could try a different image here or something like that, or a different call to action, and do split tests on our page to see which is performing better. We can look at traffic costs and monitor all of that as well. And here we can preview our page to see how it looks on the web. You can see that this is actually hosted by Funnelvio. So you don't need to pay for a domain or any hosting. The hosting and domains are all taken care of for you. Okay, so going back to our Funnelvio dashboard, we can also clone this page, which is basically just copying it in case we wanted to run another campaign and didn't want to have to redo all of our work again, or delete. And this button here we can use to click and drag the order of the pages in order to reorder our funnel if we want to. Okay, so this is what's under the Smart Funnels tab. We also have under Funnelvio Smart Memberships, Smart Products, and Smart Journeys. What we do have access to is the Smart Products. So we can go to this here, and here we can set up some products to sell on our funnel. Here we've got digital products, and this would be for software file downloads or what have you. So let's go ahead and select that and go to the next step. And then here we can give our product a name and a description and an image. Status, we can turn it to active or inactive. A support link, cancellation policy, and we can set up an email notification alert so that we're notified every time there's a sale made. Let's just go to the next step and see. And then we can select a payment provider. So let's just see what happens here. And it asks us to please add a price variant. So, okay, let's add a price variant here and see what happens. Price name, just call that test. Description, pricing type. One-time, free, or subscription. And then we can set our price and our currency. We can select a thank you page, and we can choose that from any of our funnel pages that we've already created. It recommends, obviously, the thank you pages that we've already done. And then stock, if we have a limited number, and I guess this would be more for physical or limited quantity, so we could set that to unlimited or set an actual quantity. And the max blacklist score. This is a tool to block black hatters and serial refunders from purchasing your product. So a customer earns blacklist points each time they get a refund or a chargeback. And so we can set a threshold here for that, say maybe 5. And then that way, if a customer gets more than 5 blacklist points, then it will block the purchase before they purchase. So that's just to save you time and effort. So you can see that they walk you through it one step at a time all along the way. So Funnelvio is a very easy to use, very intuitive, very good looking funnel builder. And if you're doing online marketing of basically any sort, funnels are really just the way to go these days. Customers have come to expect it, and it's actually a red carpet service that you offer to them by holding their hand right from the very beginning all the way through the process. When the customer's in your well-designed funnel, they know that you're with them every step of the way. So if you're looking for a good funnel builder and you'd like to try this one out, please use Ben's links in the description below. He's got a really awesome bonus package set up for you. I hope you found this review useful. Thanks very much for watching.